Humans are curious creatures. We look up at the night sky and wonder. We delve into the microscopic world and marvel. This innate desire to understand, to know, fuels our progress. For millennia, knowledge was passed down through stories, then scrolls, then books. Finding specific information was an arduous task, a journey through dusty archives or reliant on the wisdom of a select few. Imagine a time before you could simply ask a question and receive an answer from the collective knowledge of humanity. It was a slower, more painstaking quest, yet the drive was always there, burning bright like a distant quasar, beckoning us forward into the unknown. Then came the digital age, a revolution unlike any before it. The internet bloomed, a vast, interconnected web of information. Suddenly a significant portion of human knowledge was, in theory, accessible. Early search engines emerged as our first guides in this new digital cosmos. They were like rudimentary star charts, allowing us to navigate by keywords. You typed in a term, and they presented a list of potential destinations, digital signposts pointing towards possible answers. This was a monumental leap. The Library of Alexandria, in all its ancient glory, would be dwarfed by the sheer volume of data now at our fingertips, a testament to our relentless pursuit of understanding. However, this abundance soon presented its own cosmic challenge: information overload. The early keyword-based systems, while revolutionary, often returned a meteor shower of links. Some were relevant, shining gems of insight. Many others were cosmic debris, irrelevant pages, or even misleading information. Sifting through these results demanded patience and skill. It was like trying to find a specific exoplanet by manually scanning millions of star systems. We needed more sophisticated telescopes, more intelligent guides, to help us parse this ever-expanding universe of data and pinpoint what was truly valuable, what was truly true. The task of finding knowledge became a search in itself, a new kind of exploration. The universe of information continued to expand, faster than we could catalog it with old methods. A new kind of intelligence was needed, not just faster algorithms, but something that could understand context, nuance, and the actual intent behind our questions. This is where the story begins to shift, where artificial intelligence starts to play a pivotal role. We stand on the precipice of another great leap in how we access and interact with information. Imagine a guide that doesn't just point you to a library shelf but reads the relevant books with you, summarizes their wisdom, and even shows you its sources. This is the promise leading us towards tools like Perplexity AI. The limitations of simple keyword searching became increasingly apparent. We don't think in keywords, we think in questions, in narratives. The universe of our minds is complex. We needed search tools that could understand the subtleties of human language, the way we naturally seek information. This led to the development of natural language processing, a way for computers to begin to grasp the meaning behind our words, not just the words themselves. It was the first step towards a more intuitive, more human-like interaction with the vast digital archives we had created. This shift was as significant as moving from a simple telescope to one that could analyze the chemical composition of starlight. Then, a new constellation appeared in the AI sky. Large language models, or LLMs, tools like ChatGPT demonstrated an astonishing ability to understand and generate human-like text. You could ask them complex questions, request summaries, even ask for creative content. They felt like a conversation with an incredibly knowledgeable entity. This was a profound change. It was like discovering a new law of physics that opened up entirely new possibilities for exploration. These models were trained on colossal datasets, absorbing unimaginable amounts of text from the internet, books, and other sources, learning the patterns and structures of language on a grand scale. However, these early titans of language had their own cosmic quirks. One significant issue was the knowledge cutoff. Many LLMs had information that ended at a specific point in time when their training data was finalized. The universe and human knowledge doesn't stop updating. New discoveries are made, events unfold, and the present constantly becomes the past. Relying on a model with an outdated map of knowledge is like navigating a dynamic asteroid field with charts that are years old. Furthermore, these AIs could sometimes hallucinate, confidently presenting incorrect information as fact, a sort of digital mirage that could lead explorers astray if they weren't careful. This created a clear need, a gap in the information ecosystem. We needed the conversational power and understanding of LLMs. But we also needed that power to be tethered to the real, live, ever-updating web. We needed answers that were not only fluent and comprehensive but also current and crucially verifiable. The dream was a system that could converse like a human expert yet draw its knowledge directly from the dynamic, observable universe of information, citing its sources like a meticulous scholar. This is the specific challenge that new explorers in the AI search space set out to conquer, aiming to build a more reliable vessel for our journeys of discovery. Welcome to AI Pulse Trends. Today, we're diving into a brilliant and transformative topic: Perplexity AI. This cutting-edge platform is revolutionizing how we search for and interact with information by combining real-time web search with advanced AI to deliver accurate, cited answers instantly. Join us as we explore how Perplexity is reshaping the future of search and knowledge discovery in 2025. And so, onto this stage of evolving information tools, steps Perplexity AI. It arrives not merely as another search engine nor just another chatbot, it presents itself as an answer engine, a subtle but significant distinction. Its mission is to provide direct, accurate, and sourced answers to your questions. Imagine you're an astronomer seeking the latest data on a newly discovered celestial body. You don't just want a list of research papers, you want a concise summary of the findings, with clear pointers to where that information originated. This is the kind of targeted, efficient knowledge delivery Perplexity AI aims to provide. Perplexity AI seeks to chart a course between the established continents of traditional search engines like Google and the newly discovered territories of generative AI like ChatGPT. Traditional search engines excel at indexing the web and giving you a list of potential resources. You then do the work of sifting, reading, and synthesizing. Generative AI, on the other hand, excels at synthesizing information and conversing, but, in its earlier forms, often lacked real-time data and transparent sourcing. Perplexity AI endeavors to fuse the strengths of both. The vast reach of web search with the intelligent synthesis and conversational interface of advanced AI, creating a hybrid explorer for the information age. This new tool doesn't want you to just find links, it wants to provide you with answers. It aims to understand your query, scour the current web for the most relevant information, and then construct a coherent, easy-to-understand answer. Think of it as a research assistant, one that is incredibly fast, has access to a significant portion of the world's digital knowledge, and meticulously shows you it's working. This approach changes the dynamic of search from a process of hunting and gathering links to one of receiving and interrogating direct information, a subtle shift that could redefine our relationship with digital knowledge. The core promise is one of clarity and confidence. In a cosmos teeming with information, some of it stellar, some of it background noise, Perplexity AI strives to be a reliable guide. It aims to cut through the clutter, to reduce the time spent sifting, and to increase the time spent understanding. By providing answers that are not only generated by AI but also grounded in and cited from real-time web sources, it offers a new pathway for exploration. It's a tool designed for those who seek not just data, but knowledge, not just pointers, but understanding, making the vast universe of information a little more navigable for all of us. So how does this new celestial navigator, Perplexity AI, actually work its magic? At its heart lies a sophisticated engine, a fusion of technologies. It combines the web crawling capabilities that allow it to scan the live internet with advanced artificial intelligence, specifically large language models. This isn't just about having a big database, it's about actively going out and retrieving the most current information from the vast, dynamic expanse of the web. Think of it as a probe launched into the cosmos of data, equipped with sensors to find exactly what you're looking for right now. The journey of your query is fascinating. When you pose a question to Perplexity AI, it first uses its AI brain to understand the intent and nuances of your request. It's not just looking for keywords, it's trying to grasp what you truly want to know, much like a seasoned librarian or a patient teacher. Once it understands your mission, it dispatches its digital explorers, its web crawlers and search algorithms, across the internet. These explorers identify and retrieve relevant information from a multitude of sources, gathering the raw data needed to construct your answer from the most up-to-date corners of the digital world. Once this raw data, these fragments of information from across the web are gathered, the AI's role becomes paramount. It doesn't just present you with a jumble of facts or a list of discovered websites. Instead, the large language model component takes over, tasked with synthesizing this information. It reads, compares, and collates the data from various sources, weaving it into a single, coherent, and comprehensive answer. This is like an astrophysicist taking raw telescope data from different observatories and combining it to form a complete picture of a distant galaxy, explaining its structure, composition, and behavior in an understandable way. The final step is the delivery. Perplexity AI presents you with this synthesized answer, directly addressing your original question. Crucially, and we'll delve into this more, it typically provides citations showing you the sources it used. This is a fundamental difference from just getting a list of blue links. You receive a crafted response designed for immediate understanding, but with the ability to check the origins, to explore further if you wish. It's a system designed not just for speed, but for a deeper, more trustworthy interaction with the universe of information that surrounds us every day. Section 5. Real-time information, the speed of now, in 2025. One of the most significant challenges in our quest for knowledge is the relentless march of time. The universe is not static. Discoveries are made, events unfold, and new information is generated every second. As we communicate now, in mid-2025, the world continues to spin, and data continues to flow. A search tool that relies on a fixed, outdated dataset is like an astronomer using star charts from the previous century. Much will be missing and some information will simply be wrong. This is where Perplexity AI aims to shine, by connecting its intelligence directly to the live, breathing web. The importance of real-time information cannot be overstated. Consider breaking news, financial market fluctuations, the latest scientific publications, or even rapidly evolving discussions on social platforms. To be truly useful, an information tool must be able to tap into this current. Perplexity AI's architecture is designed to do just that. When you ask a question about a current event or a rapidly developing topic, it doesn't just consult a pre-compiled encyclopedia, it actively searches the web for the latest updates. This ability to access information that is, metaphorically speaking, still warm from the forge of creation is vital for relevance and accuracy. Think about the practical applications. A student researching the latest advancements in gene editing needs the most current papers, not those from 2 years ago. A financial analyst needs up-to-the-minute market data and news. A curious individual wondering about the outcome of an event that happened just hours ago needs immediate, accurate reports. Perplexity AI's connection to the live web means it can strive to meet these needs, providing answers that reflect the world as it is now, not as it was when a static dataset was last compiled. This dynamic access is a key differentiator in the rapidly evolving landscape of AI tools. This contrasts sharply with some generative AI models whose knowledge effectively ended on a specific date, their knowledge cut off. While those models are incredibly powerful for many tasks, their inability to access post-cutoff information is a significant limitation for queries requiring current data. Perplexity AI's commitment to real-time retrieval attempts to bridge this gap, ensuring that the answers it provides are not only intelligently constructed, but also grounded in the most contemporary information available from the vast, ever-updating cosmos of the internet. It's about keeping pace with the universe of knowledge itself. Section 6. Transparency and Trust. Citing the cosmic sources. In the vast expanse of the internet, discerning fact from fiction can be as challenging as distinguishing a distant planet from a faint star. Artificial intelligence, while powerful, can sometimes be a black box. It provides an answer, but how did it arrive at that conclusion? What cosmic data points did it use? This opacity can lead to uncertainty, and sometimes a crisis of trust. If we are to rely on AI as our guides to the universe of information, we need to be able to see their working, to understand their reasoning, and to verify their claims. Perplexity AI addresses this fundamental issue through a commitment to source transparency. When it provides an answer, it doesn't just present it as an unassailable truth. Instead, it typically accompanies the answer with citations, footnotes that link directly to the web pages from which the information was drawn. This is akin to a meticulous scholar citing their references in a research paper. It allows you, the seeker of knowledge, to follow the trail, to visit the original sources, and to assess their credibility for yourself. This feature is not just a convenience, it's a cornerstone of building trust. The importance of this transparency cannot be overstated. It empowers you, the user. You are not merely a passive recipient of information, you are an active participant in the verification process. If an answer seems surprising, or if you want to delve deeper into a particular aspect, the citations provide an immediate pathway. This fosters critical thinking. It encourages us not to take information at face value, even from an advanced AI, but to engage with the sources and build our own understanding. In an age of potential misinformation, this ability to check the origins of claims is more vital than ever. This commitment to showing its sources significantly distinguishes Perplexity AI from systems that might generate plausible-sounding text without any clear indication of where that information originated. When an AI can tell you why it knows something, and show you where it learned it, it moves from being a mysterious oracle to a transparent assistant. This builds a crucial bridge of confidence. It allows us to navigate the information cosmos with greater assurance, knowing that our guide is not only intelligent but also open about its methods and its sources, allowing for a more robust exploration of reality. Section 7. Features that shine, fluid conversations, and focused exploration. Our exploration of knowledge is rarely a single question and a single answer. It's often a journey, a conversation. We ask a question, get an answer, and that answer sparks new questions. Perplexity AI is designed with this iterative process in mind, incorporating features like thread continuity, This means it can remember the context of your current conversation. You can ask follow-up questions, and it will understand that you're still exploring the same general topic, refining your search, or digging deeper into a specific aspect. This creates a more natural, fluid interaction, much like discussing a subject with a knowledgeable colleague. Imagine you're researching the moons of Jupiter. You might start by asking about the total number of known moons. Perplexity AI provides an answer. Then you might ask, which one is the largest, followed by, tell me more about its volcanic activity. With thread continuity, the AI understands that it refers to Ganymede, if that was the answer to the previous question on size, and then followed by IO for volcanic activity, based on the context it tracks. This ability to maintain context prevents you from having to repeat information or rephrase your queries extensively, making the entire process of discovery more efficient and intuitive, like a coherent dialogue unfolding. Beyond conversational flow, Perplexity AI offers different focus modes to tailor your search. You might be a student looking for scholarly articles, in which case the academic focus would prioritize searching academic databases and research papers. If you're trying to solve a complex mathematical problem, the Wolfram Alpha focus can leverage its computational power. There are focuses for sifting through YouTube, Reddit, or even for assistance with writing. These specialized modes act like different lenses on a telescope, allowing you to filter the vastness of the web and concentrate your search on the most relevant types of sources for your specific task. These features, working in concert, significantly enhance the user experience. Thread continuity makes research feel less like a series of disconnected searches and more like an ongoing investigation. The various query modes allow for a more targeted and efficient approach to information gathering. It's about providing not just answers, but a more refined and intelligent toolkit for exploration. These capabilities transform the search process from a potentially frustrating trawl through endless links into a more guided, productive, and ultimately more satisfying journey towards understanding the cosmos of information available to us. Section 8. Expanding Horizons, Visual Queries and Multimedia Worlds. The universe of information is not solely built from text. A picture, as they say, can paint 1,000 words. Diagrams can illuminate complex systems. Videos can demonstrate processes in ways that words alone cannot. As we continue to evolve our methods of seeking knowledge, the ability to interact with and integrate multimedia becomes increasingly important. Perplexity AI is beginning to explore these richer forms of information, moving beyond purely text-based queries and answers, acknowledging that understanding often comes from seeing as well as reading. The platform is developing capabilities to handle visual information. This could mean allowing users to upload an image and ask questions about it, what type of galaxy is this, or identify this species of plant. It also involves integrating relevant images and videos directly into its answers, providing a more comprehensive and engaging understanding. Imagine asking about the process of star formation and receiving not just a textual explanation, but also illustrative diagrams and perhaps even links to simulations or astrophysical visualizations. This multimodal approach caters to different learning styles and can often convey complex information more effectively. Visual search opens up entirely new avenues for inquiry. Instead of trying to describe an unfamiliar object with words, you could simply show it to the AI. This has profound implications for identifying things in the real world, for understanding art, or for learning about complex machinery from a visual prompt. The integration of multimedia means that answers can become richer, more contextualized, and more immediately understandable. It's the difference between reading a description of the Horsehead Nebula and actually seeing a stunning image of it alongside the text, deepening the connection to the subject. The future of AI-powered search undoubtedly involves a deeper fusion with multimedia. As these technologies mature, we can expect more sophisticated interactions with visual and auditory data. Imagine AI that can analyze video content in real time to answer your questions, or generate custom visualizations to explain complex data sets. Perplexity AI's steps in this direction are part of a broader trend towards making our interaction with information as rich and multifaceted as the universe itself. It promises a more engaging, intuitive, and ultimately more enlightening way to explore and learn. Section 9. Conclusion, Perplexity AI, charting a new course for discovery. So, we stand at an exciting juncture in the human quest for knowledge. Perplexity AI emerges as a significant new instrument in our cosmic toolkit. Its core advantages, the direct provision of answers, the crucial inclusion of citations for verification, and its access to real-time information address many of the limitations of earlier search paradigms. It represents a clear step towards a more intelligent, more trustworthy, and more efficient way of navigating the ever-expanding universe of data that defines our modern world, a universe we are all a part of. The process of gathering information is dramatically streamlined. Instead of navigating a celestial map of countless blue links, sifting through star systems of web pages to find the planets of pertinent facts, Perplexity AI aims to take you directly to your destination. It synthesizes information from across the web, presenting you with a concise summary, much like an expert guide distilling complex topics into understandable insights. This saves precious time, reduces cognitive load, and allows us to move more quickly from raw data to actual understanding, accelerating our personal journeys of discovery. Furthermore, the largely ad-free environment offered by platforms like Perplexity AI contributes significantly to a more focused user experience. Traditional search can sometimes feel like navigating a vibrant but distracting marketplace with advertisements vying for your attention. An ad-light or ad-free approach allows for a more serene, uninterrupted pursuit of knowledge. It's about creating a space where curiosity can flourish, unhindered by commercial considerations, allowing for a purer engagement with the information itself. Much like an observatory set far from city lights to get the clearest view of the stars, Perplexity AI and tools like it are not just incremental improvements, they signify a potential paradigm shift in how we interact with information. They are forging a new course, moving beyond simple retrieval towards comprehension and dialogue. As these AI-powered answer engines continue to evolve, they hold the promise of making the vast, sometimes overwhelming cosmos of human knowledge more accessible, more navigable, and more understandable for everyone. The journey of discovery continues, and these new tools are helping us to chart it with greater clarity and confidence than ever before. The universe awaits our questions. For viewers considering integrating Perplexity into their information-gathering processes, the platform offers significant advantages across multiple use cases. The free tier provides an excellent starting point to experience Perplexity's capabilities, while the Pro subscription delivers substantial additional value for regular users. The most effective approach often involves using Perplexity alongside other tools, complementing its strengths in factual research with other platforms' capabilities in areas like creative generation or specialized domain expertise. As with any AI tool, maintaining critical thinking and source verification remains essential, but Perplexity's citation-focused approach significantly facilitates this verification process compared to many alternatives. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth exploration of Perplexity AI. We hope this analysis has provided valuable insights into how this innovative platform is transforming information retrieval and research processes in 2025. As we've seen, Perplexity represents a significant evolution in search technology, combining the reliability of traditional search with the convenience of conversational AI to deliver a powerful new approach to information discovery. If you found this video helpful, please support the AI Pulse Trends channel by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments in AI technology. Share your experiences with Perplexity in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're using this tool and what results you're achieving. For those interested in deeper exploration, consider trying Perplexity yourself using the link in the description and comparing your experience with the analysis we've provided.